Namaskar. Today in this video lesson we are going to discuss the revenue, the meaning of revenue, the types of revenue and the relationship between various revenue concepts. The learning objective of this video lesson. At the end of this video lesson, the learner will learn the following. Learners will understand the meaning of revenue, total revenue, average revenue and marginal revenue. They will also be able to analyze the relationship between total revenue and marginal revenue, then marginal revenue and average revenue. First, why do we study revenue? The main objective of the producers is to get maximum profit. Attaining maximum profit is the main aim of all the producers. So, to find out the profit, we need two concepts, namely cost and revenue. The last class we studied cost. Now we are going to study revenue. Profit is equal to total revenue minus total cost. So, to find the profit, we need the concept revenue. So, in this lesson, we are going to study the revenue, various types of revenue, and the relationship between revenue. Now, first, what is the meaning of revenue? You see here, in the revenue, we have various three types: total revenue, average revenue, and marginal revenue. The meaning of revenue. You see, a seller in a day sold 100 tables. A seller sold 100 tables at the price of rupees 500 per table. Then what would be his money receipts? We have to multiply the number of tables sold into price of one table. See here, the money receipts of seller was 100 tables into 500, so he will be getting 50,000. The seller will be getting money receipts 50,000. So the revenue of a seller or a firm is money receipts from the sale of its product. Money receipts from the sale of its product in the market is known as revenue. Right? The revenue in microeconomics, we study the money receipts of an individual producer. Microeconomics. Whereas in macroeconomics, we study the revenue of the government. The revenue of the government in macroeconomics. So that revenue would be helpful to prepare the budget. But in microeconomics, here we study the revenue of a firm or seller. That's why it is the microeconomic concept. So what is the meaning of total revenue? Total revenue is the total money receipts of a seller from the sale of a given quantity of output is known as total revenue. Total money receipts of a firm from the sale of given quantity of output is known as total revenue. Say for example, A firm or seller sold 10 mobile phones at a price of rupees 2000 each. Then what will be the total revenue? He sold 10 mobile phones. The price of each mobile phone is rupees 2000. So find out the total revenue. We have to multiply the number of mobile phones sold into price of a mobile phone. We will get the total revenue. You see here. So to find the total revenue, the formula is number of units sold. What is the number of units sold there? 10 mobile phones. The price per unit. What is the price given there? Rupees 2000. So total revenue is equal to number of units sold into price per unit, or TR is equal to Q into P. Q means the quantity of output sold. P means the price per unit. So TR is equal to 10 mobile phones into rupees 2000 each. So 20,000 is the total revenue. Then with the help of a schedule, we can find out the total revenue. The formula for total revenue is Q into P. Q means the quantity of commodity sold. P means the price of the commodity. See, by selling one unit at the price of rupees 10, the total revenue is 10 rupees. If he sells 2 units, the price will be 18. 3 units, 24. 4 units, 28. So like this, you can find out here the total revenue is going on increasing. After a certain point, it decreases. Right? So the total revenue is the units sold into price per unit. Then average revenue. Average means total divided by the number. You know very average. Suppose if anyone asks you what is average mark in class 10th, what would you do? Add the marks of all the 5 subjects divided by 5, you will get the average. Right? So the average revenue is total divided by the total revenue divided by the number of units sold. Number of units sold. So average revenue refers to revenue per unit of output sold. Revenue per unit of output sold, that is known as average revenue. That is, average revenue is the revenue by selling a single unit of a commodity. Revenue by selling one unit of commodity. So how we will calculate average revenue? It is obtained by dividing the total revenue by the number of units sold. We have total revenue divided by the number of units sold, we will get the average revenue. So here the formula, total revenue divided by quantity sold. AR is equal to TR. TR means total revenue, Q means quantity sold. Say for example, suppose a firm received total revenue of rupees 20,000 by selling 10 units of headphones. What is the total revenue? 20,000. How many units they sold? 10 units of headphones. Then what will be the average revenue? The formula is total revenue 20,000 divided by number of units sold 10. So AR is equal to 20,000 divided by 10. So what will be the answer? The answer is 2000. The average revenue is 2000. It is the price of one unit of the commodity. The revenue received from for the one unit of the commodity is average revenue. It is also equivalent to the price that we will discuss later. So average revenue. You see here, By selling 1 unit, the total revenue is 10. So average revenue is equal to TR divided by Q. TR means I told you total revenue. Q means quantity sold, number of units sold. 10 is the total revenue by selling 1 unit of the commodity. So the average revenue is 10. Then by selling 2 units, they are getting 18 total revenue. So the average revenue is 9. 24 total revenue, 3 units sold, the average revenue will be 8. So likewise, so we calculate average revenue by dividing TR and units sold. That is average revenue. You can see the average revenue is going on decreasing when we sell more units of the commodity. Then another important thing is here average revenue and the price are same. The examination they may ask, prove that average revenue and the price are same. You know very well, average revenue refers to revenue per unit of output sold. How to calculate AR is equal to TR divided by Q. Q means quantity sold. So AR is equal to TR divided by number of units sold. AR is the same as price. AR equals TR divided by units sold. So with the help of the following example, we will prove that AR is equal to price. We know very well TR is equal to quantity sold into price, Q into P. TR is equal to quantity sold into price, Q into P. AR, what is the formula for AR? TR divided by quantity sold, number of units sold. Now what do we have to do? AR is equal to TR by Q, we know very well. So TR is quantity sold into price. So TR is equal to quantity sold into price divided by the same quantity sold unit. Now we will cut the quantity sold numerator and denominator, we will get only price there. So AR is equal to price. For this TR, you substitute the values quantity sold into price, same quantity sold, then this quantity sold and this quantity sold will be cut, the remaining is price. So AR is equal to price. For example, how AR is equal to price? If total revenue from the sale of 100 books at a price of rupees 200 per books is rupees 20,000. What is average revenue? Total revenue is 20,000. How many units sold? 100 books sold. So average revenue is 200. What is the price? 200. The price given is 200. The average revenue also we are getting 200. So that's why average revenue will always be equal to price of the commodity. Now the next one, marginal revenue. The last class we studied marginal concepts. The marginal concepts in microeconomics is very important. Starting from marginal utility, marginal product, marginal cost, now marginal revenue. Marginal means additional. Marginal means additional. So marginal revenue means, let us explain with help of example. Suppose a firm gets total revenue of rupees 20,000 from the sale of 10 units of mobile phones and rupees 22,000 from the sale of 11 units of mobile phones. By selling 10 units, total revenue was 20,000. By selling 11 units, 22,000. What is the addition to the total revenue from the sale of one more unit of mobile phone? That is 11th unit of mobile phone. That will be the marginal revenue, right? So marginal revenue is, that is 22,000 minus 20,000. 2,000 is the marginal revenue. Addition to the total revenue from the sale of an additional unit of output, that is marginal revenue. By selling one more unit of a commodity, the addition to the total revenue is known as marginal revenue. Same we studied in TC also. MRN is equal to TRN minus TRN minus 1. And the TR we can calculate by adding all the MR, marginal revenues, that we will see later. So now, another one example. The total revenue by selling 100 books is 20,000. By selling 110 books is rupees 30,000. What is the marginal revenue? See, marginal revenue is calculated for one unit of a commodity. By selling one more unit, addition to the total revenue by the sale of one more unit of the commodity is known as marginal revenue. Here, 100 books 20,000, 110 books 30,000. So we have to find out the addition to the total revenue by selling one book, one unit of book. So that will be the marginal revenue. Let us see. So this is the formula. Change in TR divided by change in quantity sold. Delta total TR divided by delta Q. Right? Change in total revenue is 30,000 minus 20,000 is 10,000. So what is the change in quantity sold? Earlier 100 books sold, next 110 books sold. The change is 10. So 10,000 divided by 10 is 1,000. Here 1,000 is the marginal revenue. So while calculating marginal revenue, we have to see to it that marginal revenue is calculated for addition to the total revenue by the addition of one more unit of output sold. That is marginal revenue. TR can also be calculated with the help of MR. Add all the units of MR. We will calculate TR. So in this slide, we learned what is marginal revenue, addition to the total revenue from the sale of one more unit of the commodity. One more unit of the commodity that we discussed with the help of two examples. Two formula we have studied here. TRN minus TRN minus 1 and another one is MR is equal to change in total revenue divided by change in quantity sold. So you can see the numerical example here. By selling one unit, 10 rupees marginal revenues, that will be the MR. By selling two units, addition to the total revenue, you see here. Addition to the total revenues, 10 to 18 means 8, or 18 minus 10, that is 8. Then by adding one more unit, third unit, the total revenue is 24. 24 minus 18, 6. 28 minus 24, 4. 30 minus 28, 2. So likewise it will go. So from this we understand that marginal revenue can be 0 and even it can be negative also. Marginal revenue can be 0 and it can also be negative. Then we will discuss the relationship between the revenue concepts. You can find the relationship between the concepts with the help of two ways. One is when the price remains constant, when the price of the commodity constant, there is no change in price. Second one is when the price falls. One is when the price is constant, what is the relationship between, say for example, ARMR and TRMR? Or when the price falls, what will be the relationship between ARMR and TRMR? So here, when the price remains constant, that is perfect competition. This is imperfect competition. This we will be discussing in the market structure. So now you just remember, when price is constant, what would be the relationship between various revenue concepts, and when price falls, what would be the relationship between the revenue concepts. First, let us discuss the relationship between AR and MR when price remains constant. You see here, in this schedule, price is constant. There is no change in price. The units sold, price is constant. At the same price, the sellers are selling more unit of the commodity. Sellers, they are selling more unit of the commodity at the same price. They want to increase the sales. TR we studied, TR is equal to Q into P. Q means quantity sold, P means price of the commodity. TR. 1 into 10, 10, 10 into 2, 20, likewise it is. MR we calculate from TR. See here, the second unit 20 minus 10, 10, 30 minus 20, 10, 30, 40 minus 30, 10. So what do we understand from this schedule is, when the price is same or the price is uniform, price or AR is uniform, it would be equal to MR when the price remains constant. When the price remains constant, AR is equal to MR. AR is equal to MR when the price is constant. This we will learn with the help of a diagram. You see here, the price is constant. The price is 10, he sells 1 unit. Same 10, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, 5 units. The same price, the sellers are selling more unit of the commodity. Because of the same price, the AR curve and the MR curve, this is also a price. Is horizontal parallel to x-axis. One thing you have to remember here is that when the price is constant, AR is equal to MR is equal to price. Right? So here the demand, the price line is perfectly elastic or parallel to the x-axis. Right? And a firm is selling more units of output at the same price, AR is equal to MR. Then, last slide we studied the relationship between AR and MR. There we studied when the price is constant and the sellers are selling more unit of the commodity at the same price, AR is equal to MR. Next we are going to study the relationship between TR and MR when the price is constant. You see here, price is constant, that is also AR. Units sold 5. This is the total revenue. MR also same. This is it. When the price is constant, AR will be equal to MR. This we will discuss with the help of a diagram. You see here, the price is constant. It is equal, AR is equal to MR is equal to price. Here the sellers are selling more unit of the commodity at the same price. More unit of the commodity at the same price. That's why it is horizontal to the x-axis. Whereas this total revenue curve is upward sloping. Total revenue curve is upward sloping and it starts from origin. It starts from origin. Right? So here the total revenue will be zero when the unit sold is zero. That's why it starts from origin. The total revenue will be zero when the number of units sold is zero. You can see here what is the relationship between TR and MR. MR is horizontal parallel to the x-axis. TR increases at the same rate because MR is constant. You can see here TR increases 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Same rate. Why TR increases at the same rate? Because MR is constant. So you can learn from this, what is called this slide. The relationship between TR and MR is when the price is constant and the sellers are selling more unit of the commodity at the same price, MR will be horizontal parallel to the x-axis and TR increases at constant rate. TR increases at constant rate because MR is constant. MR is the same. That's why it increases at constant rate and is positively sloped. The next one is the relationship between AR and MR. The relationship between AR and MR when price falls. You see here, earlier we studied price is same. Now the price falls. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. See, when the price falls, the number of units sold will increase. If the sellers wants to increase the sales, they will decrease the price. You see here, the price of rupees 10, only 1 unit sold. When decreases 9, 2 units are sold. And the price further decreased to 8, 3 units are sold. So here, the sellers decrease the price in order to increase the sales. So here, TR is price into output, 10 into 1, 10, 9 into 2, 18, likewise it is. And here, MR, 10, 18 minus 10, 8, 24 minus 18, 6, 28 minus 4, 4, likewise it is. You can find here AR and MR will be different. You see here, this is the AR curve and this is the MR curve. The relationship between this AR and MR here is that when the price falls, the number of units sold will increase. They want to increase the sales, they will reduce the price. That's why the AR and the MR curve slopes downwards. You see, you draw a line here from y-axis to MR or AR, then here x-axis, again down y-axis to AR and down to x-axis means by decreasing the price, they will increase the sale of the commodity. Right? So First one is that the AR and MR slopes downwards due to falling price. Second observation is that both are falling, but the fall of MR is more than the AR. The fall of MR is more than the AR. When the price falls, MR falls more than AR. That's why MR is below AR. Not only it falls more than AR, the fall in MR is twice the rate of fall in AR. That we can see from the schedule. You see here. The fall in AR is, here is only 1. Here fall in MR is 2. That I wrote here 1:2. One is fall in MR is 1, fall in MR is 2. Fall in AR is 1, that is difference between 8 and 9, 8 and 6, 2, 8, 7, 6, 4. You can see here the fall in MR is twice the rate of, 2 times the rate of AR. Two important observations. One is when the price falls, AR and MR falls. Second one is when the price falls, fall in MR is twice the rate of AR. That's why you can see the line is drawn here AC. So here AC, AB is equal to BC. If MR curve cuts the distance of AC into two equal parts, that is AB is equal to BC. Another one thing is that MR can be 0 and it can be negative, but AR can never be 0 or negative. Right? 3 observations. Number 1, when the price falls, AR also falls, MR also falls. Second one, the fall in MR is twice the rate of AR. Third one, the MR can be 0 or even it can be negative, but the AR can never be 0 or negative. This schedule, it gives TR, AR and MR. Right? So here the unit sold is given, price is given, TR is given, AR is given, MR. TR is derived from, AR is derived from TR, MR is derived from TR. We will see the relationship between TR and MR and the price falls. This is TR, then afterwards this is MR. The TR here increases at decreasing rate. Then here TR will be maximum. Then TR falls. 3 phases here. TR increases at decreasing rate. TR will be maximum at B. Then TR falls. Here MR falls. It becomes 0. Then it will become negative. So 3 relationships here between TR and MR in price falls. When TR increases at decreasing rate, MR falls but positive. It will not become negative. Second one is when TR is maximum, MR will be 0. Third one is when TR falls, MR will be negative. Again I am repeating. When the TR increases at decreasing rate, MR falls. False means even negative also false, but we say false but positive. When TR is maximum at B, MR will be 0. When TR falls, MR will be negative. These are the 3 relationships between TR and MR. Generally, suppose a question is asked without specifying, explain the relationship between AR and MR when the price is constant or when the price falls, without mentioning that. Suppose the question is asked, what is the relationship between AR and MR, this you can explain. Very simple here. When MR is above AR, AR will be increasing. When the AR and MR are equal, AR will be at its maximum here. When the MR is below AR falls. Again, 3 here. One is when MR is above AR rises. When MR and AR are equal here, AR will be at its maximum point. When MR is below AR falls. We have seen when the price falls, AR also falls, MR also falls, but fall in MR is more than the AR. So when the price falls, both the AR and MR falls, but the fall in MR is more than the AR. Right? And this is some numerical questions I have given to you. So units sold, AR. We have to find out TR and MR. AR is given. How to find out TR? AR into output. You multiply AR and output, you will get TR. Then MR from TR we have to find out. 25, same rate amount. 46 minus 25, 63 minus 46, 76 minus 63, 90 minus 76, like this. MR becomes 0, next it will be negative. So this is to find the TR and MR by getting AR. Likewise, we can find the TR and AR if MR is given. How? This is the given question. Unit sold is given, MR is given. How to find out TR and AR? MR is given question. How to find out TR? For first unit, write a same amount. Then add 20 plus 16, 36. 36 plus 12, 48. 48 plus 8, 56. 56 plus 4, 60. So likewise, we have calculate TR. Earlier we studied the sum of MR is equal to TR. Right? The sum of MR is equal to TR. We can find MR by finding the differences in TR. If you add the MR, you will get TR. AR you know very well, TR divided by Q. 20 divided by 120, 36 divided by 218, so likewise. 48 divided by 3, 16. Right? So when AR is given, we can find TR and MR. When MR is given, we can find TR and AR. When TR is given, we can also find AR and MR. So lastly, let us see what we studied now. What happens to, before that, let me revise what we studied in this class today. First, we studied the meaning of revenue, money receipts from the sale of commodity. Total revenue we studied. Total revenue is equal to P into Q. Then average revenue, TR divided by Q. Marginal revenue by finding the differences of TR. TRN minus TRN minus 1. Then we study the differences between AR and MR, TR and MR in two ways, when the price is the same and when the price falls. Now what happens to MR and TR is maximum? The answer is 0. AR of the firm is also known as, we have discussed, AR is equal to price. When AR falls, MR will be below AR. So true or false? When AR falls, MR will be below AR. We studied. When both the AR and the MR falls, the fall in MR is more than the AR, twice the rate of AR. So MR will be below AR. The statement is true. When a firm is able to sell any quantity at a given price, AR is equal to TR, true or false? It's a false. When a firm is able to sell any quantity or commodity at a given price, means when the price is constant, AR will be equivalent to MR, not AR is equal to TR. The statement is false. Then the last one is, when the price falls, AR will be less than MR. This is the false statement because AR will be more than MR when both the AR and the MR false. Thank you very much.